Okay guys, this is it, the moment of truth. This is the retooled Demarini, they call it the CBZ, which is the drop 10 2 3/4, so big barrel bat that was retooled, right? So this is the orange end cap. They took off the old end cap, they put a little bit of a sleeve, I think, in here, I was told, and they also changed a little bit of the compression of the end cap, and so we get a different feel of a bat. The question that we will have is, does it perform like, it clearly doesn't perform like the old CF ZEN, because that one was illegal from USSSA. So it was obviously too hot. The question really is does it perform like the CF8 from 2016? Because that bat, if you remember, the yellow and black one was crazy hot, but apparently legal because that did not get made illegal. So that's the question. So we're going to take it out, and I just wanted you to confirm that indeed this is straight out of the wrapper. And we'll talk when we start the hitting. We'll talk exactly. It's pretty. That bat has always been pretty. This is the 31 drop 10, obviously, so 31-21. But you know, that's it. If you add an end cap and a little bit down here, you would expect it to be a little bit heavier, but almost impossible to tell. So this bat has not been worked in. We've been asked about 1,000 times on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, you know, does it perform as well as the other one? I mean, the truth is, it's going to be impossible for us to tell. That's just the honest answer. It's going to be impossible for us to tell if it performs as well as the CF8 in, you know, hitting it in the cage. But things we can do in terms of feel, in terms of sound, we are super familiar with the CF8. I mean, this one in theory is not even broken in, right? And so, real hard to say that, you know, we've sort of solved the issue here, or we will really know, hey, this bat is better or as good as the old CF8, which was a monster bat, but legal. It's clearly not as good as the old CF ZEN, right? Because the CF ZEN was, well, that was illegal. But you know, in terms of sound, honestly, it sounds just like the old CF ZEN. That sounds just like it to me. Let's get another one. Spin that barrel, just make sure we keep spinning it. Sounds like it. All right, let's get in the cage. So again, it's you know, it's between impossible and it's between almost impossible and impossible to tell in the cage if this CF ZEN looks or really performs like the CF ZEN of old. I mean, clearly in terms of the standard, this one passed, the other one did not. But in terms of a CF8, I mean, it's hard to tell here in the cage, but I'll be honest with you, it looks good right now. Sounds hot. Looks like it's popping off there well. We'd be pretty comfortable saying that this bat, drop 10, is even retooled. Even the retooled with the orange cap is probably one of the hottest bats out there in the drop 10 space, you know, big barrel drop 10 space. Is it the hottest? I don't know. We're always asked those questions, and we always hesitate because it's really hard to tell. You know, give everybody in the country a year and we'll let you know. The CF8 right now on eBay is $650, right? $650. It was the hottest bat, probably the best drop 10 senior league bat we've ever seen, the CF8. The CF ZEN was probably hotter, but the problem with the CF ZEN is that it was illegal. So the question is this bat as good as the CF8? Or close to it? Because if it is, then it's the best bat on the market, and it's way worth the $349 versus the $650 you got to pay on eBay for the CF8. And it's also makes sense for a lot of these people to get their bat retooled. And you know, it's hard to tell in the cage. I've seen this kid hit a million times. I know what a good hit from him looks like, and I'll just be dead honest with you. These are strokes, man. These are good hits. These are good hits. What do you think, True? You've hit with the CF8 in the drop 10, that yellow and black one. It's what you used last year. You've hit with the CF ZEN, the non-retooled one, the one that became illegal. You've hit with the CF8 drop 8. You've hit with the Beast. You've hit with everything. Where, I mean, I know it's cage work and everything feels like a bomb in the cage, but What are your comments on that retooled CF ZEN drop 10?
Well, I feel like it has a lot more pop than I thought it was gonna have right out of the wrapper.
Yeah.
Just like bounces off the bat. I think it's like, it feels like the weight is like spread out instead of like the CF8 where it was mostly out here.
Yeah.
I feel like. So it has like a faster swing or lighter.
Yeah.
Swing weight.
And you know, keep going. Give him a couple more. He's been swinging a drop 8 CF8, so that's probably what he refers to more of the weight distribution. So he's not as used to a drop 10, but he's also swung the drop 10 CF8. So, geez, guys, a lot of people have been asking me, should I get it retooled or should I get the voucher? I mean, this bat is number. I mean, this is probably, that's probably hit number, I don't know, 20 tops. I mean, you know, 10 off a tee, and now he's at 10 or 12 here. I feel like they're bouncing off that bat. But, you know, real hard to tell in the cage, to be honest with you, and everybody knows that. But there you go, rock and roll.